Stop scrolling for a second. What if your intuition has been trying to tell you something that you keep ignoring? Sometimes the biggest opportunities arrive quickly, disguising as a feeling you can't explain. This is a collective reading for all my big steppers all around the world. Period, point blank, all zodiac signs included. Let's go ahead and tap in. Ancestors and only my ancestors, let's go ahead and use me as a vessel for this collective reading. Let's figure out what it is that the divine is trying to tell you. We're exploring why you feel called to make a change. There's a change you need to make and you feel called about it. And your spirit is highlighting something for you. And we're going to figure out exactly what that is. We're going to recognize and figure out the right moment to move forward in this change. Okay, yeah, you want to remake yourself, make yourself over. I'm hearing Tina Turner says, I want to be made over. I want to be made over. Okay. Death card, you want to be made over. You're open to embrace a new lifestyle. Okay. But you just don't know what it is that you want to do. It's like you're a little confused about, what do I want to put my energy into? What do you want to do? Okay. You've been hurt a lot. Okay. You've been through a whole lot. You overcame a whole lot. And so you're trying to figure out, what do I do? Okay. You want to release the burdens that you feel. And you also want to make money. You're going through a financial stagnation. Okay. It looks like you really want to capitalize or monetize off of your pain. Wow. What is it that Spirit wants you to do? What Spirit tell us? Justice is here. To tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Spirit wants you to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. You've been through a whole lot. You deserve to move through this portal. Hurry up, because it's about to close down, is what I just heard. Hurry up and make your decision. All right. Ain't nobody gonna give you no money. Okay, you got to earn it. Okay, it's all about some money, the energy that you give. You've been wasting a lot of energy focusing on the past, about the pain and the sorrow, and you're trying to figure out, well, how can I deal with this? Spirit says, well, all the odds are against you. Why not talk about your opposition? Why not create a lane or talk about the victory, the survival that you've been through? You survived a lot of stuff. Okay. And you have good karma because you survived fair and square. You survived humiliation rituals. You survived being ridiculed. You survived poverty and houselessness. You survived self-neglect or just being neglected altogether by people, friends, and family, and so forth. You survived a lot of stuff. Spirit says, why not write a book? Ooh, stop it. Write a book about your survival. Confirmation. Why not write a book about your survival? Yeah, well, but people are going to get mad at me. So, it's your experience. It's your lived. Nobody else don't want to listen to it, so why not write about it? Wow. Spirit says, write about your lived experience. About the pain and the emotional manipulation that you've been through. Wow. Yeah, you even have people do witchcraft, smear campaigns, all sorts of stuff on you. I'm talking about big time stuff. Not no small time, big time. You survived that. Why not write a book about that? The survival is what Spirit said. Write a book about that failed marriage, that cheating spouse, the narcissistic abuse, and what you survived in that. Okay? How that took something from you and how you gained it back. Okay? Write about how you found love after the abuse. How that love, the good husband you did find, how you found that good husband, that good love, that true love after all that heart and pain. Write a love story, because you may have one. Wow. Spirit said there's something you need to be writing so people can read it. Yeah. Those secrets, those things that you was afraid to tell, those hidden secrets that you've been holding on to for years, why not write about it? See, your enemy is going to expect you to hold on to this shit. Why would you? They don't care about you anyway. So why not go ahead and just put it all out there? Spirit says, go ahead. There's no emotional attachment. There's no crime in you expressing your lived experience. They don't really care. Cool. So let's just go ahead and do it. There's no emotional attachment. Are they going to be emotional? Maybe. But you need to figure out how can you creatively heal from all of this. Your ancestors want you to know that you have an open door for you to be creative in this lane. Why not monetize and alchemize the negative into a positive and monetize your pain? Because you're not the only one that went through this. Okay? It's your story. Sell it. It's my money and I want it now. That's what I just heard. Wow. Okay? Yeah. Oh, it's going to be people that's going to go against this. You know that, y'all. Come on. How dare you write a book about, but nobody knows you? You said it was you. Okay? Since you don't want to hear me out and you don't want to know my story, you don't care about my feelings, I'm going to write it out then. Okay, somebody going to read it. Oh my God. Yeah, somebody going to read it. Write about your past life. What happened? You know that question that people be having like in the back of their heads when they see somebody they ain't seen in a long time? Like, what happened to you? Why the hell? I heard that this and that. Is that true? Write a book about that. Write your side of the story, Spirit says. Write about the pain. Write about overcoming the cancer. Write about overcoming the illness, the mental illness. Write about overcoming the jealousy in your family and your friends. Write about overcoming the bullying in the workplace. Write about how you honorably survived it. How you moved on in grace, with grace. Write about that. Because people don't know what that means. What does that look like? Tell them a story. There's a story that needs to be told. Tell the story, Spirit says. That's the breakthrough. The breakthrough is the fact that you've been hiding and holding on to other people's secrets. Let it go. Write it out and publish it and let it go. Now you can use it in different ways. Podcasting, book writing, interviewing, social media, content, niche, and find it as a niche. Find a niche in the midst of whatever you survived, okay? But whatever it is you survived, there's other people that went through this or going through it, and they need to have a blueprint of how you survived it. It may not be a step-by-step instructional book, or it could be. It may just be a story, and they could kind of read between the lines of what they could do in their situation. Something that could be inspiring, but also tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Tell your truth about what really happened. Oh my God. Now that's the enemy's worst nightmare, y'all. To come in and tell the truth. That's some scary stuff for them. They'll flip out on your ass. You got to be prepared. You can't be a truth teller, y'all, and not be ready to box. You hear me? You better be ready to throw them dukes up, because them phony folks, they don't like to hear the truth. Child, they may break something out, break a glass, you hear me? All hell break loose. When the truth step in the room, all feathers flop all out in the air, baby. You can barely see in front of you. I'm not joking, okay? The Spirit says, slow down and look at your life and see it as a win. You accomplished so much. Okay? Talk about the connections you had. Even write about the good connections. Okay? It don't always got to be always bad. But it's something you feel like you're missing. God, what am I missing? Holy Spirit, what am I missing? Universe, what am I missing? What am I missing? It's something I feel like I need to change. It ain't nothing really you need to change. It's the fact that you need to release the secrets. You've been holding people's secrets for years, Big Steppers. You've been holding people's dirty shit for a long time. It's time to, expose these folks. It don't have to be the people, but expose the situation. Expose the environment. Expose the cruelty that's in your community. Expose the colorism that's in your city and state. Expose. Why not? Okay? That's what it's looking like, y'all. Spirit wants y'all to expose. Tell the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me God. That part. Is there anything else, Spirit, before I end this message? Anything else? Spirit says, tell the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me God. Being an authority. There's some authority. You'll be of authority. You'll be the leader. Be the leader of your life and tell the truth and shame the devil. They ain't gonna like it though. Spirit wants you to know, be prepared. They're not gonna like this. They want to keep hiding this. Because whatever it is that you know, whatever it is that it will expose, it will destroy their whole image. What is going to destroy? It's going to destroy the work that they put in, some type of illusion of work. I mean, but this is the thing. They try to destroy you. Look at here, y'all. It's the new year. It's a new time. It's already the year of exposure. It's time for people to be exposed. I know I got some dirt that probably is about to float off in the sunset in no time. Okay, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind my shit. I could swallow my shit and own up to mine. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm prepared. And that's what Spirit is saying. You're already prepared. So if your truth come out about whatever it could be, you already prepared for that. That's why it's okay for you to tell the truth, because you don't mind the truth. It doesn't bother you. Your truth ain't going to haunt you, because you're going to handle it so well, and you've already recovered from it, and you transformed and rebirthed yourself to be the Empress. So really, it's not going to hurt you. If your truth came out, it don't bother you. That shit may hit the news maybe 1 week. People may talk about it for maybe 1 or 2 months. After that, on to the next. It's not that serious, because you don't make it that serious. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Wow. Spirit says, yeah, that's what you're missing. Build the confidence to tell the truth. Write about it. Document it. Create a niche on it. Whatever it is. But tell the truth in a way to give your true lived experience so other people can learn from it. Let it be an inspirational thing, not just a vengeance. It's not about revenge at all. This is about preserving, or what is this? This is about, come on, the word is right at the tip of my head, tip of my tongue, guys. I'm sorry. Preserving is what no, it's not the word I'm looking for. Why am I can't find the word? They don't want me to say the word. Why? Prevention. There we go. Now that word prevention, the word prevention is a superpower word, y'all. That's another thing. These energy vampires, they don't like two words. They don't like self-preservation and prevention. Those are two words. They don't like that. Oh no. Anything that has to do with those two words is what the world needs to hear more of. Okay? Yeah. I hope this message gets to the right person. If it resonates, trust that you are the one to expose while you move on to the next level. This is why you're moving on. Because you're the one that's supposed to do it. There's no one else that has the confidence or the courage to do what it is that you're assigned to do. Oh my God. Because you're the one that witnessed it. Wow. Yeah.